All right, what is happening, everybody? JT back with you here in the afternoon in the studio, Studio 10-4 live, and it's a Wednesday afternoon, and it is the weekly update. Hey, we got something really cool happening over on my other side. First time doing it, and it's just some new features that are becoming available through our streaming app. Um, I'm looking at it. My head looks like the size of a large ball of some kind, man. Big cranial feature in the middle of the screen on Instagram. So we are live streaming in real time, live streaming, the key there, on Instagram today. So you have another way to view us. I've already got more viewers on Instagram than I do over here. What the hell, guys? Come on, man. Get with the program. Jeez. Uh, Instagram's kicking your ass on YouTube, X, and Facebook. So, want to see you, man. Want to see you. But we do have some people in the green room. We have a great show lined up for you. It is our cover feature show, and it is sponsored and brought to you by Evans. Time to shine. Evan, my buddy Evan. Oh boy, I got something. I've kind of been dying to share, but I haven't. And I'll get back to it in a minute. And my other sponsor been with us since we started doing the sponsorship and presenting sponsors for our cover feature show, Pittsburgh Power, manufacturers, makers, inventors of max mileage. So they have both been here, Bruce and Evan, from the beginning. Thank you, guys. You're still with us, and I love it. Now, yeah. Have y'all seen this? How many of you have seen this? This is the Truckendale's calendar for 2026. Stephanie has a look on her face like, nope, I haven't seen that, and I don't know if I want to. Either that or she's frozen. I don't know. But it is a calendar that was put together by Evan and his team, and it is of a bunch of the guys at different times, at different shows, at different places. Opening the calendar up is, look at that guy, our man Dan, right there. First guy featured on the calendar. There he is. I mean, come on, right? Dan the man. So check that off your box, Dan, of have I ever been featured in a calendar? Dan Lins can say, yes, I have. All right. So there's a lot of great shots in here, different guys as you go through the calendar, some actual, pretty masculine kind of macho pose. That's a pretty macho looking pose right there. Here's where they start kind of going, getting a little more character, a little more fun to them. And of course, there's 12 of them in here. Yeah, if you like, hairy truckers with a beard, there you go. And some of you gals, I know you do, because you're probably married to that guy. One of you is. And so on and so forth. I'm just going to kind of skip ahead. I'm going to skip ahead to, wait a minute. Drum roll, please. I actually have a drum roll I can throw in here. Oh, wait a minute. Can't pass up Rico. Hey, Rico, what's going on, buddy? Got Rico in the calendar. October. All right, wait a minute. Yeah, hey, Dan. That's right, Dan. Sexy AF, buddy. Sexy AF. Oh my gosh. I got to tell you, in the spirit of what we did here and how we did it, I have to say, job well done. But wait a minute. Here it comes. Did you guys get the drum roll? Wait a minute. Nope. Yeah, they could have done better on that one, man. But here it is. Yours truly has shot at Mid-America Truck Show 2025. And I'll tell you what, I love that truck. That is one of the bitchinest cab overs of all time right there. I love that International. And good job, Evan. And, at least I got the legs for it, right? So there you go. There it is. Get yours today. Okay. It all goes to a good cause. It's not just some, bunch of dummies doing dumb things. Not that we didn't and we aren't, but it is for a good cause, and that is to benefit um, veterans. Okay. As Evan does a very good job of. I hope you guys had a chance to start the day with me. I enjoyed doing that this morning. We started the day with Testa and Carpenter, and that was this morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time with the morning drive. We're going to be developing that more as we go. We're in the building process of making that show up as we go right now. So give us a chance to make it happen, and we will continue to do what we can do with it. And it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. We've just kind of scratched the surface with it. It really has just begun. So be patient. We didn't build the weekly update overnight, and how it started out and where we're at with that, man. We're pretty far from the beginning, but it's still close. I mean, it's true to its roots, but we're there. Miss Shannon, everybody, give Miss Shannon a hello and a howdy. Dan the man, April Sieben, CD Dougie, what's going on? Dougie, burrito, barbecue, beef jerky, Taco Tuesday, Dougie. He covers them all. Pete, what's happening, man? Good to have you on the show. Charles, what's going on? I'm in a pretty good mood. There's a lot of stuff always going around us that, if we let it, it can drag us down. I try not to do that. And I don't mean like it, oh, my life sucks, drag me down. I mean, just the space and the spirit of it, the particles that come with it can be sometimes not the best. And as most of you know, we lost somebody very near and dear and close to us at 10-4 last weekend. And not that this is like a unique thing, it never happens, but the unfortunate thing is it happens all too often in our world. And Dan and I had a great conversation about this, and it boils down to this. There's so many of us in such a big, wide world of trucking, the industry, 10-4 Magazine, Studio 10-4 Live, John, Dan, Shan, everybody that's involved. It's hard not to have yourselves be touched somehow by somebody in the industry, no matter where they're at in this country and in this world of ours. One of those people was our good friend Susie, and Susie passed away over the weekend, and we send our condolences, Ray, to you. We love you, and we hope to see Ray out this year and taking part in as many truck shows as he possibly can. There was a lot of time given to take care of Susie in the last couple of months, and for Ray to be by her side, which means and translates to all of us is his hands weren't on the wheel or on the shifter. They were next to his wife where he needed to be, and rightly so. The family's looking for any help that they can get if you have any way to make that happen. And I mean that in any sense of the way. I mean, that could be a phone call, that could be cash, that could be whatever, meals, time spent helping around listen, when it comes down to people in need, you'd be surprised sometimes what that can actually translate to. So you never know until you ask. You can find Ray on Facebook if you don't have his number. Unexpected, sort of, yeah, kind of, as far as Susie leaving us here on the terrestrial plane. And I say that because there was some heads up on it. So, but at the same time, she was one of us, always will be, a young lady by the standards I consider to be young, especially at my age. Anybody near me, I'm saying they're young. So, very sorry, very sad. God love you, Ray, and your family. God bless you. All too often, this has been an occurrence here in our world. We've lost others. Most recently, Diane at our Trucking for Kids connection, and the list goes on. So reach out to people. On my radio show, when I had a show that was featuring mostly whether recorded or live music, and broadcasting locally around the Folsom, California area, I used to tell people all the time, man, if there's a musician, a band, an entertainer, let's just say entertainer, that strokes the box. That strokes every box. An entertainer that you haven't seen yet, and you're like, oh, I'll see him next time. Don't go now. See them. Check that box. Get it done, because the clock's not running backwards on any of us. Trust me. And a lot of the entertainers, man, coming from my era, they're all doing their final tour. So now, yeah, they've said that maybe before, but you never know. Could be that one. And even if it is one that they say, hey, it's the final tour, and they planned on coming back, well, then there's the unplanned that happens, and they leave us before they can follow through. So get out, reach out, touch those around you, contact those around you, pick up the phone, use the phone. Hello, phone, not the text, not the, call people. They want to hear your voice. That's the best way. All right. January 2026, we have a new cover. We have a new cover feature. A new magazine is out, and it is the first one of a new year, first of 12 that will be coming to you throughout the year. And I read the story. I'm not going to lie. I read it again, but all the way through today. And I do that because I want it fresh in my mind. I don't want it to be, I read it a week ago and I can't remember anything. I read it today, and you know what? I mean, and nothing to take away from TJ, but yeah, pretty typical story, man. And one that I like to hear because it was family. It's been handed down. It's generational, followed in father, grandfather footsteps. There's a trend happening here with him and his company and his world. Excuse me. And I like seeing that. In our world, sometimes that doesn't happen always because the kids turn around and go, yeah, thanks, Dad. No, thanks. And they decide they're not going to be a part of it for whatever reasons. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody, just saying it can happen. And it does a lot, especially when it gets to the point where, Dad's the last one. And now the third generation, as in TJ's case, who we're going to be talking to in a minute, just happens to be, might have been that guy that could have said, hey, I don't want anything to do with trucking, but he didn't. He's all in. And for his efforts and his time and his love and dedication, he lands on the cover of 10-4 magazine. Stephanie, the diesel addict, our always correspondent, who's vaping herself over here right now. Hey, it's a public forum. Anyway, just she caught him. She found him. She discovered him and brought him forward to now and to here. And here we are. And I want to introduce him. TJ, can you hear me okay, buddy?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Absolutely. You sound great. I'm going to bring Stephanie in too. And Stephanie, if anybody knows you, Stephanie, they already know. So come on, right? And congratulations, because that's probably something you're doing to curb what you used to do, which was smoke cigarettes, right?
Yes.
It's not a sin. The Pope's going to let you in. You're okay. And it's all good. Congratulations, honestly. Vaping is a great way to transition or take up that one. I don't know, man. I mean, I went to cigars, so what do I know? But the vape thing was never my thing. I don't know. It's an alternative. Are you doing just flavored, or are you doing both? Flavored. And
yes.
Flavored? Yes. Oh, okay.
Anyways, TJ, how are you?
Good.
You get the feeling she's just like, I don't want to talk about vaping. I just don't want to do that. TJ, good to see you. Good to meet you, man. Congratulations and welcome to the family.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm going to take our screen out of the way here, and that way we don't have you kind of blocked up there in the top.
Is there any way you can make my office look any better?
Sure. Yeah. You want me to show you how to do it here? Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. That's there.
We moved Jake away from it. I finally got Jake on camera. Stephanie,
I was gonna say, is that Jake hiding in the background there?
Yeah,
Jay,
he won't move
you
any
guys look
closer.
like it's cold wherever you're at, so there's no heat or what?
We're out of oil in the oil furnace, so
Oh,
if anybody's got any waste oil without coolant in it, we'll take some.
Without coolant. And okay,
Yeah.
that's hilarious because I ran a propane yesterday morning, and in my world, propane equals heat, and if you don't have any, you don't get any. No heat, anyways, and it's cold here too. So, but I'm sure it's probably like 20 degrees where you're at, right?
Without the wind chill, I think it was 18 degrees last time we were outside.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the time out. If you freeze up during the show, I'll honestly know you froze up. It's probably not the video. It's probably you froze.
Yeah.
So,
we got the Wi-Fi on, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll try to keep you in there. And your guy behind you, who's that?
That's Jake. That's my right-hand man. That's who goes with me on all my stupid ideas.
Jake, you got like a hair dryer back there or a Milwaukee heat gun or anything?
No, I just got a bottle of Tito's.
What did he say he's got?
A bottle of Tito's.
Oh, hey. Oh, you know what? Cheers to that, buddy.
Cheers.
Yeah, dry January, my ass.
He's got a vacuum cleaner by him.
Right on. Well, so Milwaukee heat gun, if you guys got one, you got to have one. Fire that thing up and just bring it in every 5-10 minutes or so. It'd be like a central heat and air cycling in there.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the photo shoot, on the truck, on business, on the whole thing. I really appreciate the fact that you were the one in the family, third generation down, that stood up and said, I'm all in. I'm going in. And you did it from the beginning. You started out as a kid hanging around the shop, hanging around the yard, moving trucks, washing trucks, doing whatever it was you could probably get dirty doing to learn how to be a trucker. And listen, that's a broad stroke, but let's just say owner, operator, truck company, you're all of it, right? I mean, you're doing every bit of it. Builder, congratulations, man. I respect that.
I mean, my first job here was sweeping the gravel off the blacktop in the parking lot because that's what my dad could think of for me to do while I kept going up to his office asking him what I should do. So, I mean, I started kicking rocks here, basically.
Yeah, you did.
Just been doing it ever since.
Well, you know what? You saved us from having to pick those rocks out of our tires, man.
Yeah.
So there was actually, and I don't know about you, but I mean, when I was filling up at the fuel station, I was bumping tires and picking rocks.
Mm-hmm.
In my world, that was what we did because I ran a transfer which hauled rock, sand, gravel, dirt, asphalt every day,
mm-hmm.
in and out of quarries. And the thing that killed our tires the quickest, the trailers especially, was the damn rocks, man, boring into the tires. So literally picking rocks out there. Anyway, I saw your truck and I thought end dump and we talked, the other day on the phone about it a little bit, and something kind of grabbed my eye here, and I want to verify this. So in the story, you talk about the truck. It's a 2000 W9L, had a Cummins in it. What has it got? Is it got a cat in it or a Cummins in it now?
It's still got a Cummins in it for now.
Okay, for now. All right.
Yeah.
But a 13 and 264s?
Yeah. It's
264. Do they not have any hills where you live?
It's she's got really long legs. It came out of we cut the rear end out of I think it was a 2019 T680. That was a day cab pulling fuel tanker. So them T680s, they got the automatic transmissions in them with the real low gears that are geared for fuel mileage. Well, we still left a 13 speed in there with those, and I mean, you can do 80 miles an hour in 12th gear, and you really don't. If you're loaded, you're never really getting in 13.
Okay, I think you're under. I think you're under delivering there. I mean, that thing's got like a freaking endless, bottomless speedometer in it, man. Come on, really?
I don't know who's watching. I don't know what I can say.
You can say whatever you want. If nobody's watching, it's the internet. It's whatever.
Yeah, when you're loaded, you don't really get it into 13th, but when you're empty, you can get some real good mileage in 10th and 11th.
I saw that and I'm going, is that a typo?
No,
because nobody runs that. Nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
you
what's-
do. So yeah.
Yeah, and it we kept the disc brakes on there and everything off of that day cab. So we cut what we needed off of there and we scrapped the rest.
Yeah. As you should.
Yeah. There was all that
Sorry to my aero fiber Kenworth guys from
Yeah.
that era. Those trucks were interesting. There was guys making transfers in California out of those trucks too. And it was
Yeah.
just a cost thing. They could buy them so cheap. It's like, okay, I can buy it for nothing. And okay. And they did.
Exactly.
And bottom dumps. God, there was just a shit ton of those bottom dumps out here, man.
The price we got that truck for was basically the price of that Flex Air suspension, and the rest was just get rid of it because we don't need it. That's all I wanted was the suspension out of it.
So what'd you give, like $5,000 for it?
I don't know if the tax man's watching. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Hey, I want to say howdy to Jeff Botello. And Jeff's a builder. He's probably chuckling right now, laughing, going, yep. You know, you do what you do, man. I mean, we build what we can, how we want, whatever needs we have, we go to get what we need to make that happen, and that's what you did. So there's no wrong, no fault, no nothing bad about it. It worked out, but I was floored. 264s. I'm going, 336s was as low as I've gone on anything, and those were like legs that were endless. You never ran. It's like, I got way too many gears in this transmission. I'll never use them all, And
Yeah.
I had a truck that had a 13 with a double overdrive in it, so I know about this. And it did just what. And the crazy thing about it was it had 8B92 in it.
There you go.
And that was something that it had to see if it saw a hill, it was screaming, it was crying, it was all about the flat. But what's going on up there where you're at right now? Are you guys bound by weather? You just deal with it, chain up? I mean, what's the deal, right? It's just another day, huh?
Yeah, there's not really any chain laws around here, but like this morning it was like 20 degrees and blowing snow, and all day we got to deal with the great Wisconsin drivers out on the roads and
Stephanie.
come back to the yard.
I drive very good, thank you.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Steph, let's bring Stephanie into this conversation. So, how close are you guys how far apart are you guys? I should say
35, 40 minutes ish.
Oh, that's it. So, do you guys hang out? I mean,
no, but we should. He's got a pool table. I learned.
My kids have destroyed that pool table, but it still holds the pool balls.
Well, okay, well that's good. I mean, they don't fall on the ground when you sink them into the pocket, or what do you say?
No, they stay in the pockets.
Okay, good. You guys are. I mean, you're in the real where winter really is winter. I mean, I had family that used to live in Minnesota, and I used to go visit them. I never was there in the thick worst of it, but it was always, tongue in cheek, a joke about how serious the winters in Minnesota are. And I was visiting them around the Twin Cities and Mare, Minnesota, and different, areas in the prairie there, that I could just imagine how freaking cold and just absolute nasty ass wintry it is there. But that's just the way it is, right?
It's pretty bipolar, actually. Like yesterday, it was 50 or 55 and sunny, and then today, the temperature drops 40 degrees, and it was snowing like crazy. The morning show we did this morning, Brandon was saying it was 55 in Ohio where he's at, and yet it's dropped like 40 degrees and snowing tonight. So and it's supposed to be like 14 or 15 degrees here tonight, so it can't make up its mind.
So are you running tomorrow?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Tomorrow we're going down to Milwaukee to the inner city.
Okay.
The inner city.
the scary part of town behind the casino.
The ghetto.
So you don't get out of the truck, or what? What's the deal there?
Nah, you just gotta walk with confidence when you do.
I mean, and listen, I've hauled to inner city, as you put it, many, many times. And It never got messed with. Now, I'm not saying it don't happen because I know it does. I mean, let's face it, some of the, biggest news stories in our time were during the LA riots and truckers getting, beaten to death out there on the street, man. Reginald Denny, if anybody remembers that name or not, but for the most part, they leave us alone. We got a job to. We're working. We're civilians, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're truckers. We're broke, so they don't F with us.
I will say they do seem to not put the scrap yards in the nicer parts of town, and we deal with all the scrap yards. So
yeah,
we end up in the biggest potholes you've ever seen, and a lot of very interesting culture walking around the sidewalks, I guess you could say.
Well, let me just kind of preface that by saying that might be true, but I'm a former California resident, and potholes were invented in California, and there are whole trucks in some of them, and that's the only reason you can cross over them in the road, because there's a truck down at the bottom of the son of a bitch.
Yeah. What's funny is when you back in the scrapyard with potholes like that, and they tell you to dump a frameless trailer, and they say we get trucks that do it here all the time, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Thanks for you being the expert and telling me how to do my job. No, that's not how it works, buddy. Yeah. No, I get it. No, I get it. Now that you bring it up, though, the scrap metal thing, man, that's a livelihood for a lot of those guys, those street dwellers that are out there. They're carrying bags on their backs and carts that they're towing and pushing, and they're bringing all that crap in, right?
They're pulling shopping carts behind their pickup trucks, and you can see them walking down the sidewalk on their way to the scrapyard. They're looking for cans and anything they can see in the side of the road on their way there. And I can't argue with them, because the more stuff they bring in, the more stuff I can haul out.
So do they have Schnitzer back there? And is that one of the salvage guys? Schnitzer's real big out here in the West Coast. I don't know if they're national or not, but
no, it doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. The Sacramento area, there was a few scrap yards over there where I used to be at, and that was one of them. But yeah, it's these guys they come in and they've got 100 feet of Romex or 5 feet, whatever they got that they found on a job site, or maybe they stripped out of a wall somewhere and whatever. But yeah, copper wire, anything that they can turn in for salvage. So
yeah,
Stephanie, you're kind of a big part of the story, and I read that from today's kind of back go through of the story, and it wasn't just all of a sudden, hey, nice to know you, nice to meet you, let's shoot your truck. It took a little bit to get there, right?
Yeah. Well, I always loved, he's got the 359 day cab. Love that truck. And
who doesn't?
The first time I got to actually see it in person was photographing it at GBATS. So that's where we actually met at. I think, was it 2016 or 2017 when you had the 4 trucks there?
You got to ask my wife. I don't know dates and times, and I'm just there.
At GBATS or at Matt's?
At Matt's. They had.
I think that was 17 in the story. I think it said 17.
I probably did put the right date in there. I just can't remember what it was.
That would be 2017, because we tried to fake Matt's wife's going into labor so we could leave early that day, and it didn't work.
You did what?
Well, you have to stick around for after awards there, so everybody can walk around and everything. And we got to drive back to Wisconsin from Louisville yet, so Matt's wife was 9 months pregnant at the time, so we told a lot of people don't like JC Alt, and I'd be one of them people, but we tried telling him that Matt's wife was going into labor so we could leave, and he said that Matt could leave, but we all had to stay, so we just all stayed instead.
Okay, I got you. All right. 17. I'm looking at it right now. 17 was that was a good year, man. That was my first year with 10-4 at Matt's, and a lot of firsts in that show. That was pretty exciting, man. Pretty exciting. First year, second year.
Formidable year.
Yeah, really was. come a long way since then. All of us have. I mean, boys, the industry as a whole and the show as a whole, I think the show's done all right, man. Let's not beat it. The show's done all right. I think, doesn't mean everybody has to agree with me, but I think that they've done some things that have made it a better show, and hopefully it will continue on to that. That being said, this morning we were talking about things about how just our culture, our country has changed in so many ways. The usual things that we usually do and always did, we're not doing so much anymore. So things had to change, right? I mean, last year was a great example of how things changed at Matt's and what the look of the trucks and the presentation was of the trucks at Matt's. It went retro. Cab overs were huge at Matt's last year. Vintage, retro, old school. It was like let's go back. Peabody, let's set the Wayback Machine, and we did, and I think it was great. So what's happening, TJ? Are you coming out this year? You bringing the machines out? What are you doing?
It all depends on how much we got going on. I know I don't want to give too much away, but we want to try to always get to super rigs. We like going to super rigs, love them guys. And it really stinks that the Waupun truck show around here got shut down. That was always one that we'd always go to and take a bunch of trucks because it was an hour away from our shop.
Right.
So,
but that sort of re-emerged as another show, though, didn't it? Didn't that kind of?
Yeah, but it's a little farther away now.
Yeah, I've heard a couple different stories. Yeah, and I'm not real sure.
Okay. Yeah, I know that. I know that there was another show that was not taking its place, but it was coming in after that, and it was supposed to kind of fill that void, fill that gap. And listen, man, it's not like we have a shortage of truck shows right now because there is a bunch, right? And we'd love to have you out on the West Coast, man. I mean, I know it's not easy to make it out this far, but we'd love to see you out here for TFK Trucking for Kids or the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo, man. If you feel like you got some game in you and you want to run up against some other guys doing some fun things, come on down. We'd love to have you.
My 359 doesn't have air conditioning in it just yet, so that West Coast is pretty warm.
Not in November. It's okay. It's okay. It's cooled down by then a little bit. Yeah. No, it's good, man. You couldn't do a truck show any other time of the year in Bakersfield, California, other than the times that we do it, which happens to be the April, May, so fall, spring and fall. That's our time. We're there when the best weather of the year, and that happens twice down there, and that's then. So, but love to have you, man. Love to have you. Love to have you be a part. TFK is a great time. Stephanie can attest to that. She's been at several and is a big part of the Trucking for Kids presentation that we put on down there. She's been there for a few of those. Besides that, you got 2x55, right? You know what that is?
No.
Windows down, 55 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I like it.
The problem is like coming from Wisconsin is in April and in November, you run the risk of hitting snow somewhere along the way.
Yeah. No, I get it. I do. Like I said, it's not an easy ask, and we don't always seem to get representation from the right coast, and you guys out there back in the upper north, the far north, and the East Coast. But we'd love to have you out here. So if it can happen, love to see you be a part of it. As far as Matt's go, I got a feeling we're going to see you out there, right?
At Louisville?
Yeah.
I've been back since we did the whole Circle of Champions thing.
You haven't?
No, that was the last time we were there.
Oh.
Yeah, I got itched the wrong way by a certain guy, and
yeah. Well, I'm not here to mend fences. That's between you guys, but it's mendable. Let's just put it that way. It's mendable, and if you want to do it, you can. If you don't, I get it. It's doable. It's doable. Things have gotten better, and people mature, and things get better. So
yeah, I gotta find more drivers that can come haul freight while I can go truck showing for a week.
how's that working for you? I mean, you guys got a pretty good sized fleet going right now. I mean,
Yeah, right now we could use drivers. We need a new wash kid. Could use a couple wash kids. We could use a mechanic. Anybody you could throw at me, I could put them to work right now.
how old are your sons now?
4 and 8.
You better get another 2 coming because by the time they're ready to go, you're going to need the others coming up behind them, man.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, what is it in Wisconsin? You can be 12 or 14 to work for a family company. I think I got 4 more years till I can put them to work legally.
Yeah, maybe 12, maybe 14, but who's asking?
Yeah, right.
How old are you, son? Old enough. Can sweep the yard. I can kick the rocks. You know what, man? Your problem is not unique either. It is the same all over. From restaurants to trucking companies, it doesn't matter. I still don't get it. I still can't figure it out. How can you not work and provide for yourself? I don't get it. And that's a question. I don't have the answer. Does anybody out there have the answer? I don't know. So there's something going on that I don't know about that they're able to do that, right?
I think there's a shortage of drivers everywhere. Like no matter what application you're in, everybody's looking for drivers.
Well, there's another shortage that has come about recently because there's been so many that have been taken off the road. So, whether it's improper, illegal, or insufficient credentials and experience, they're being taken off the road. And I think that's a good thing because you know what? There's a responsibility for everybody that's behind the wheel and the seat of a truck driving it to be able to know how to drive it safely for themselves and everybody around them, and to be able to leave the yard, do the job, come back in one piece and not hurt anybody in the process of doing that. So now that's created another huge opening across the country. Now, is that going to be, fulfilled and supplied? I don't know. I mean, you can't, just based on what you're doing, TJ, right now, you can't get what you need. You're short.
Yeah, I mean, me and Jake are driving all day long, and then when we get back, we're back here fixing tires and everything that went wrong during the day for not only our trucks but the rest of the guys. So,
yeah,
yeah,
no, I get it, man. Owner operator, dude. That's it. That's what you do. It's not a job. It's a lifestyle.
Exactly.
And if it needs to be done, you just do it. So
yeah, it used to be such a lifestyle, and now there's so many people that just want a job. Well, I shouldn't say there's people that don't want a job, but all they're looking for is a 9-to-5 job instead of something like this that takes your whole life, and it just is what you are.
Yeah, they want flip flops and shorts and a tank top, man, and a heated cab, right?
Mm-hmm. They want to sit at a desk or something and not do anything all day and whine about it instead of getting out in the world and seeing places.
Oh man, you know what? I know I'm preaching to the choir, but running a truck, it's probably, to me, I thought it was one of the healthiest lifestyles that I ever took part in. Number one, and back in the days when I didn't drink alcohol, nothing. So I mean, for me, there was never that vulnerability, and so it wasn't even an issue, which gave me the capacity to run day and night and day and night, man. And being that we ran supposedly, local, as they say, we didn't have to have logs. Now, when we ran up and down the states and in the West Coast, I-5 corridor, then we did. But I thought it was a great lifestyle. I invite anybody to give it a shot, man. If you've, got any thoughts about getting behind the wheel, you haven't been out there and done it, find out, go for a ride with somebody. Go to the shop, get a job, man. Go to the shop and there's stuff to do. There's always stuff to do, right?
We've had people come to the shop, how many months ago? It was during the summer. An insurance salesman came here that he's like, I've never even been in the truck before. I'm like, hop in. I fired the Kenworth up, and he's like, I've never been. I've seen him going on the road all the time. I've never been in one going on the road. I'm like, shut the door. We went and we hopped on Highway 45 and went down a few exits and came back, and a 40-year-old guy had the smile on his face of an 8-year-old boy because we went for a 15-minute ride in the truck. Like
you converted him, buddy.
All you gotta do is say the word to me, and we're going for a ride. I don't care.
You're a missionary, and you didn't even know it. See. So did you hire him or what? Or did you get insurance from him? What happened?
No, he doesn't have a CDL, so he's still selling. He might be selling cars now, I think.
Oh well. You know what though? He got in there and he did it, and that's what's cool. And that for him, like it might have been a lifelong kid's dream fantasy. He was one of the kids going, like this when we're going down the road, and now he gets to ride in the big truck. So
that's the biggest smile you'll get on your face all day is if you're driving down and you get a kid on a school bus or somebody that'll give you the horn honk and you get to do it. That it always makes you smile. That's what it's all about.
You go to reach for the chain up here or the pull, and you hit the switch or whatever you got for the train horn. That really gets them.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love trucking. I still think there's a lot of fun to be had out there. I know that there's a lot of technical difficulty, let's put it, nowadays to make the ends meet and the world work right in our industry. But I think you surround yourself with good people, you're able to make it happen. And that's the thing, man. Find those right people to make it happen, and hopefully they can come into your life somehow. And I think the truck shows are a great way to do that. I really do. I think the truck shows are one of the best PR items that we have in our industry to show us in the best of light. And then, not just park a truck out there and let people look at it, but be out there to be accessible. And that's part of, it's part of Matt's. It's part of a lot of shows. You got to be there, be a part of it. And I think it does a lot of good. Any plans for some more in the kids coming along the way? Are you looking like you might get some future employees there, or what are you doing?
No, I think my wife wanted 2 boys, and we were fortunate enough to end up with 2 boys after some complications with things. So we shut the baby factory down.
Okay. So grandkids, come on, grandkids.
Away with words.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No,
we got to find somebody somewhere though, because Jake just had to go out in the yard because one of the drivers just got back and he's dropping and hooking, and he can't find his own trailer he's supposed to grab in the yard. So that's where Jake disappeared too.
I figured something called him to duty. That's why I was figuring.
We could hear it out the window. He's revving the truck up to keep it running so the idle timer won't shut down, and he can't find his trailer in the yard.
Well, it's out there. We just need to. It'll be findable. He'll figure it out.
The problem is it's a black dump trailer and it's dark out. So
yeah, you need more lights out there.
Yeah.
Well, it's snowing right now, though, isn't it?
Well, you put a big light pole out in the yard, and guess what happens? Somebody will back over it.
Somebody's going to hit it.
Never fails.
Yeah, never fails. I know. What's happening in the realm of your trucking company? You guys good where you're at? Have you kind of found that sweet spot? How's it looking?
We found a few scrap companies in the area, and we've been, me and Jake go around and sweet talk our way in, and we found we need more guys, but we found the right places to do what we want to do, and now we just need more guys to get it done.
Right on.
So, yeah.
I would invite you and will invite you to the 10-4 Magazine Drivers Lounge to post up any job needs that you have out there on it. Feel free to do that. That's one of the things that I like to see in that group is guys doing that. So I know you're not the guy, maybe Jake, maybe your wife, whoever can, facilitate that happening for you. But offline, if you want to reach back to me, I can help you with that too. Okay. I would love to see you guys be able to get your message out there and have it focused into your region. So you find the guys near you to fill seats and spots in your company.
Yeah. If it involves the internet or stuff like that, my wife or somebody's got to do it, 'cause I'm more of a hit it with the hammer kind of guy.
Right. Yeah. Sawzall and a hammer, buddy.
Well, I got to give a shout out to Brandon. He said hi a couple of times, so I figured I'd interject and go and say hi to him. So, Brandon, how's it going?
There you go. And I appreciate you doing that, Stephanie. Thank you. Brandon, you got to figure it out, buddy. If I see it, we all see it. So everybody's seeing it, man. You can talk directly to anybody here on the show when they're on here. So don't ever hesitate, my good
And
friend.
there was a funny from Jeff Botello before about having a Smith & Wesson as the guard dog.
Yes. And very, very true to, that's always there, man. And listen, nowadays, I don't blame anybody for, traveling with some reinforcement. Oregon is a open carry state. So, you can have it on your side and at all times, and it's lawful. So, I don't know how it is in Wisconsin, but that's
Wisconsin, it's a concealed carry, but it's up to the company if you can carry one in the truck. And we are a pro carry company, but we have that evil state to the south of us that won't let you cross the state line with one in there if you were to get inspected. So
you guys are, Wisconsin, your neighbor is Minnesota. Are you guys, is there turmoil going on, and are you seeing any of it? Are you feeling any of it? Is it just like it doesn't even matter? It is what it is. Where's all that at? What's going on?
No, I think because we're more on the southeast side of the state, so we don't really see much of that. Sometimes people get stupid, and there was a bunch of protests down on like 794 in Milwaukee a few years ago. But no, all we really see is that stuff on the internet. But
yeah,
around here, it's more act stupid and find out. You know what I mean?
F around and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was probably that's F around and find out. And then there's the fear of missing out. You know what? Yeah. Don't be stupid. Don't worry about it, and you won't miss anything. And don't be in places where you shouldn't be, and bad things probably won't happen to you. So I go back to what I said before too, man. I really believe this, and that when we're out there doing our jobs, we don't usually generally get messed with. People leave us alone. They know we're there to do a job. We're not there to mess with them. They generally don't mess with us. And I think there's something to be said about what Jeff Patel had brought up too. He also, not besides just not mentioning the Smith & Wesson, you carry confidence with you wherever you go. And if you carry the air of confidence and security, I firmly believe that people pick up on that, man. They're like, don't mess with that guy or gal. And you get left alone. What's been going on in Minnesota? Yeah, you could be wrong place, wrong time, and people do some stupid things, and then all bets are off. So, Stephanie, how about you? Are you anything intruding on your world and your way? How things?
No.
Yeah, all good. Good. Glad to hear it. And by the way, how was everybody's Christmas and New Year's? Did we have fun? Were we in fun places?
I got to take a nap. That was nice.
Mine was uneventful, and that was perfect.
So I'm the guy asking. Yet I was the guy that fell asleep at 10 o'clock New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Woke up at 1 o'clock. I'm like, oh, it's 2026. All right.
I woke up on New Year's Eve at 11:55, and I believe at midnight I was flossing my teeth so I could brush my teeth and go to bed. That's how exciting I am.
Hey, that's pretty sexy, man. Right on. Good job. Stephanie, how was Christmas for you? Was it good?
Uneventful, relaxing. That's the way I wanted it.
All right. Well, you got what you wanted then. So
yep.
Glad to hear it. Congratulations on another cover. How many is that now for you? 13?
13 or 14.
13 or 14. I don't know. I knew you were, around the 12-ish. So somewhere in that realm. Yeah, I think so. So you've got a year, if you were to put it all together, of covers at least.
19.
19. Ooh, man. Hey, you are like the veteran of covers of contributors.
No, Dan owns that spot. I just get the honor of helping out once in a while.
That's a different deal. That's all different deal. Yeah. You don't start a company and shoot since 1993 and not own, all of those. And I think there's one time we counted 300 and something covers out there that are available. I can't remember the exact number now, but yeah, there's only 12 per year, 1 a month. And to be on any one of those anywhere, whether you shot it, you're on it, a part of it, is a special thing. So congratulations to both of you, TJ, especially you. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You started off as us in a new year in 2026. For some of us old guys, 2026, I still can't even wrap my head around it. Dan says you rock, Steph. So there you have it.
Thanks, Dan.
And I second that too. You do. You've done a great job with and I love your shots, your angles. I love how you capture and your eye. Everybody has their certain thing, and you see it and you know it when you're looking at it. Hey, that's a Stephanie shot, or that's a Dan shot, or a Colin, or a Frank, or the list goes on. All these different contributors that we have out there, but good work.
Thank you.
People been hailing you on the radio at all? TJ, has you gotten any chatter out there during your short intro to the world on the cover of Tent 4 so far?
Usually on the radio, it's just me and Jake talking stupid to each other and ignoring everybody else.
Are you guys on a private channel, or are you running 19? What are you out there?
No, usually we just talk stupid on 19.
No, oh, good. Okay, good, perfect. Well, yeah. I'm sure people will be out there to give you a shout out. And is there someplace local that you can pick up a magazine in a truck shop or truck stop or chrome shop around you?
Yeah, down at Homer's Custom Chrome and the truck wash down there. He's always got 10-4 magazine on the shelf, and we've been handing them out because you guys dropped a lot of magazines and posters off, and I got to give it up to you guys. You make a guy feel really warm inside. My kids have taped posters all over my house in the last 3 days from all the ones you guys dropped in the mail.
Those are some pretty bitchin' posters, and they're not little, dinky posters. Those are like, okay, we need a wall, and we might need to build one if we don't have one big enough.
Yeah, and I want to say, anybody wants a poster or a copy of the magazine, stop in the shop here before they're gone and grab one.
Yeah.
What is Randy Mankel talking about? Channel Sesame Street.
I don't know. That is a good question, Stephanie. Randy, explain yourself. Channel Sesame Street. Is there something going on that we missed here? I don't know. Channel Sesame Street. And Randy, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. And by the way, Randy Menkel. Oh, Channel 19. Yeah, that's funny. I got some I can't say about Channel 19. Randy, one of the competitors in this year's Big Rig Build-Off at Mid-America. So congrats, buddy, and good luck. That should be an interesting deal that we see this year. Also coming back is Luke Rethwich, the defending champion, coming back. So, all the promos are already starting for Mid-America, man. So
that was a hell of a spread he put out last year.
It?
Wow, yeah. That was
Were
back
you there?
No, it's just on the internet I saw. That was a hell of a spread with the old school mirrors and taking the wheels off, and that goes back to me being 5 years old with my dad at the truck show back when chrome was everything way back then.
You know what? See, that's what I was saying, man. That's this 2025 was the turn back the clock year for Mid-America Truck Show for all Paul K. Young Truck Beauty Championship and what went on out there.
Well, it's cool to see. It's cool to see the ones that came out and did. I mean, it's supposed to be almost like a red carpet thing. I mean, there was a prestige to it. I remember when I went in 01 and 04. I mean, it was. I mean, you had mirrors underneath your trailer and your truck, and you had. I mean, the trucks were dressed to the nines basically, and driver presentation. You had guys in suits, and I mean, it was a big deal back then. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, Brian Dreher was wearing a suit, and my dad had a Freightliner with a fish tank in the sleeper, for crying out loud, and wood floors underneath the trucks.
Well,
and
the fish tanks have moved to the fuel tanks, so there's that. There, you know what, the vendors too, Peterbilt. I mean, PACCAR, red carpet, grand piano, elegant models in long formal dresses. I mean, all of that stuff, there was definitely some things in those days that are not anymore. Now, what you guys are talking about, the mirrors under the truck and the glitters and the stanchions and the ribbons and ropes and flowers and, I mean, man, it went crazy. And then of course, stage your tires, man. Everything got blocked and lettered and painted and, and some, the stuff we're talking about right now, a lot of folks probably just kind of going, rotary dial phone. What's that? They don't know. And that's okay, guys. It's, not as old as us or been around it. And because you guys ain't all that old. And it's just a matter of where you've been, what you've seen and who you hang around. And if you're, if you've been around those things back in those days, you saw it. It was really something. Randy, you have a great night too, buddy. You'll feed them cows, man. I look forward to seeing you if you're out there. TJ, I hope you come, whether you compete or you just show up. Be sure and look us all up at the 10-4 booth, and me, I'll be out covering the trucks, doing the live streams as I always do. But love to see you, love to hang with you, man.
Yeah,
or come out to California. You and Justice can fly out. Bring Jake and his wife along too.
I still got to go visit Sal at Dynaflex. All the business we do with them, I haven't even been out to their deal out there. I got a lot of people to visit out on the West Coast.
You know what? Get them, drag them out to the truck show as well. I mean, we'd love to see everybody out at TFK. That's the first weekend of May, and it's at the Famoso drag strip, which is phenomenal property. And I mean, couldn't ask for a better property to host the Trucking for Kids show and the races that we're having. And this year, I don't have anything definite. It's not like I have a program in front of me. There's some folks that want to get more involved and expand what we've been doing on the race part of it. And it's already been pretty exciting. Anything beyond what we've been doing is just going to make it even more exciting and more fun. And it's for a great cause. So you can't go wrong. So TJ, again, congratulations. Welcome to the family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stephanie, as always, job well done. Congrats too.
Thank you.
All right. Look forward to seeing both of you. Stephanie, are you coming out for TFK this year? Yes?
I'm not going to be able to make it this year.
We'll
you didn't even bring any pictures up, John. Don't you have any pictures?
I do. I'm so sorry. The conversation was front and center and taken over, but I do. Absolutely. Obviously, these are the shots that we have on the website. From this month's cover feature. And TJ, your truck, the end dump there, that scrapper, that's a great looking body and made for hauling scrap. And there's that trim, that beard's looking a little more trim in this picture.
Yeah,
you got the January winter thing going on right now there, buddy.
It's cold, man.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you, right? Yeah. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
You know what I was thinking, Stephanie? We didn't even take a picture with the trailer up in the air at all.
You did. At least we don't have one. You didn't do one?
No. Wow.
Didn't even think of it.
We failed.
Now that we've asked them to share photos, I'm getting, look, you see the little spinner there in the middle? What the hell? What happened? Okay, I'm going to take it out of there and try to reload this thing here and see if I can't get it to work. I don't know if it's, there we go. All right, there we are. Yeah, and there it is. You're scrap heaven right there, man.
I gave a copy of the magazine to Manuel yesterday because that's him and that Caterpillar crane right there.
I was
He
going to say, is that
Did he
the guy,
like
the
that?
operator? Yeah.
Yeah, he was all happy. He said, "Oh, that looks good."
That's awesome.
Yep. Hey, you know what? Everybody becomes a part of it, man, wherever you're at, and these are the guys that you have on a daily, relationship with. Jeff,
Yeah.
good to have you on the show. Thanks for coming out, buddy. I'm assuming that's your dad.
Yeah, there's Dad. I told him he should come out tonight and be on the show, but it's my nephew's birthday party tonight also, so he's over there having birthday cake. But
Oh crap! Well, let's run through these real quick and get you out of here, man.
no worries.
You got the padding there on the dash in case anybody wants to bounce their head off of it, huh?
I love that picture because I actually took the visor back off, and we had the graphic shop here in town, TD Graphics, put the vinyl stripe on the inside to kind of match the stripes on the hood, and I thought that turned out really cool.
I like it. Yeah. Well, it looks good, man. You got the tint down at the bottom too, huh?
That's bus glass, yeah. That's in the glass. That's blue in the glass.
That's awesome. That's a Stephanie shot if I ever seen one. Wheels up, baby. There you go.
That was right
nice
before the rain
contrast too. And the missus.
Yeah.
All right. Future employees, owners of.
Aren't they freaking adorable? Oh my God.
Tate, the younger one on the right, he was so damn excited to be in the magazine. I'm sure he took it to school today, or he will tomorrow.
Show and tell.
Hey,
yeah.
You need to get a screenshot of this right here, man, and share it with them, or show it to them. So the show, once it's done, it's posted on everywhere where we streamed it tonight. Facebook, X, YouTube, and Instagram. And he can go back and watch it and tell him he's famous. Everybody knows him now.
I got home and I put the magazine on the island in the kitchen, and I said, "You're famous. You guys made it in the magazine." And he did the thing where he goes, "Oh my God!" and he's like,
"I just took a picture and texted it to you."
Oh, good deal. Thanks, Steph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's another Stephanie shot right there.
That was fun getting the trailer down there on that side road next to the river under the bridge.
That's dripping with sarcasm right there.
Yeah,
but it turned out pretty cool.
I had to back up about 3/4 of a mile down a curly ass road to get down to that one though. But I like the way that bridge looked, so I think it was worth it.
And you had to back under that trestle, right?
Yeah, and then Stephanie had to walk over to the house that was next to it to ask if she could go on their property to take some pictures, and they were like, "I don't care."
Stephanie, didn't you know it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission?
Sometimes I've learned through the years of going up to people's properties that it's better just to ask. Next thing you know, some wild dog comes running out at you, and I won't like that.
That road there, I also believe, was not a truck route.
It was not. No.
Yeah, probably not. I'm looking at it now. It probably wasn't. I'm going back to this one. This I think is the one we have on our Facebook as our cover photo right now, and then it also was one that we featured on a Friday Night Lights feature too. So you've been getting out there and being shared, man. But nice job, Steph. Thanks for turning the lights on. That gives me some options. Appreciate that.
That was us getting up way too early in the morning. Way too early.
No kidding. That was AM, not PM, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The sunrise not giving us the colors that we wanted and everything, and we got up early, and if you looked about 1/4 of a mile to the east of where we were, the sky was really cool, and then there was where we were in the gravel pit there, and we missed like all the colors. But
I'll tell you what, this shot right here, I got California written all over it, buddy. And listen, I mean, I'm born and raised California. I don't live in it anymore, but I still love the California vibe. And that truck right there bleeds California right there, buddy. That
was a really fun day. We got a lot of good pictures of not the truck that day of us.
And laughing. Oh my God.
Well, good. That's what it's all about. Have fun.
That was a great day. It looks like so North Coast Wine. His day cabs are, they
Yeah.
I loved a good looking day cab. And
Cole
some people,
Barbieri is Stephanie's talking about North Coast Wine. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to meet him out at Dino's Get Down in Phoenix a couple of years ago. My brother actually lives out in Phoenix and has a hot rod shop out there. So
yeah,
sometimes I get to come out that way.
By the way, Dan's comment, he wishes he had lights. Dan and Shan are in the midst of a scheduled disconnect from PG&E, so they have no power right now. And I believe they're on battery power right now, and that's how they're able to participate in today's show. But yeah, scheduled disconnect. Way to go, PG&E. Yeah, Peterbilt scored some time in here, man. That was good. Good deal. But yeah, that truck is all about. That's a California vibe. Love the cab over too, man. Yeah.
That was a truck my grandpa picked up brand new, and it had, I think, 2 different owners in between, and then Dad tracked it down and bought it, and we re-railed it actually, and did it all over again, and now it's where it's going to stay forever, hopefully.
What kind of shape is it in today?
Just like that. It's basically a brand new 82.
Yeah, that picture was from
gorgeous
22 or 23. Whenever Super Rigs was in Branson.
From Super Rig in Branson, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Well, any one of them I would love to see at any show, anytime, anywhere. So you get the inspiration to make it happen, man. We'd love to have you be a part of any of the 2 that we do on the West Coast. Love to see you come out to Matt's and kick some ass.
I tell you what, John, the door's open here. You come in, you can sit in any of them, you can honk the horn in any of them. I'll give you the tour.
Next time they're out in Wisconsin.
Yeah. And I can drive it out to the West Coast for you, or what?
You can try.
Well, I don't want you chasing me. I want your blessing, okay?
Yeah. The Kenworth's got air conditioning. I'll chase you in that, but that thing's got legs.
And Dan said a comment to TJ too, if you want to. I can't see it anymore.
Yes, I do have that right there.
I can't read the little things down there. Hell yeah. Thanks for getting us on.
Yep.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. All right, we got it done. I appreciate you taking the time, and especially away from family and Jake in the back there, buddy. Good to see you. Good to meet you. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys sometime soon, wherever that ends up being. I can't wait to meet you in person. And that's always a connection. Dan feels the same way. It's always about, making that personal connection in real life. And we look forward to doing that with you and your family. So
yeah, it's nice knowing that you know people wherever you go, Yep,
absolutely. All right, my friend. Take care. Stephanie, thank you.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you,
everybody. Take care. All right, y'all. Thanks. Appreciate you guys for taking the time to be here tonight. Studio 10-4 Live. We actually went long, so we're past the top of the hour, 10 after. You guys haven't got the new magazine yet. Where are you and why haven't you? Get your subscription. That's the best way to do it. Go to the Studio 10 or go to 104magazine.com and get your subscription. Get signed up. Make it happen. That way you get your copy every month. And if you want, you can do 1 copy a month, or you can get 5 copies a month. Share them with some friends, whatever you guys want to do. If you're at a place where you have a chrome shop or a truck repair shop and you want to be a distribution point, check with us and see if that's possible. Maybe we can make that happen. Thanks to all of our advertisers, by the way, all of our 10-4 marketing partners in 2025, everybody that we worked with from magazine and print to digital, whether on social media and posted as an ad, as a promotion, and our show sponsors that we work with for both shows and all the live streams at all the different shows throughout the year. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you for for being there and being a part of it. Look forward to what we do in 26 together. Get ready, because I'll be calling you here, man. It's that time of year we're going to start making that happen. Look for us on Wednesday again. Next week, 2 shows, 9 a.m. Morning drive, 5 p.m. The weekly update. We'll be doing that and try to continue that with some consistency here from here out. Also, we have some other shows in the works right now. So some things that are happening, and I think it'll be of a lot of interest to one concept that's being worked out right now with a couple of guys. And they're looking to be able to talk to some of the old timers out there. So I can't wait to see how that turns out and what it looks like. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So can't wait till that starts happening. Looking forward to also the Arizona. I think I'll be down there. I know Dan and Sham will be down there. From there, it'll be Mid-America, and then Trucking for Kids in May. So those are the kind of first 3 shows that I think we've got lined up and that we're going to be at. Look for the newest edition to be coming out when it comes out. We've got January on the racks right now, and then February before you know it, and the love in the air for February because it's Valentine's. So congratulations again, TJ. Great having you on the show. And Stephanie, thanks for being there too. Good job, both of you. Appreciate you guys taking the time. Keep the shiny side up. Everybody stay safe out there. Go Niners. We're looking for a San Francisco victory on Saturday. Going to take care of those sea chickens up there in Seattle. Time for some redemption. And, the team hurt the most doing the best, and that's San Francisco. Everybody else that's still in it, congrats. Hope your team does well, unless they're playing us, and then I hope they don't. So the coaching sweepstakes are very much open. There are 9 vacancies right now after Mike Tomlinson stepped down in Pittsburgh. And, man, I don't know if this is the most vacancies in the NFL coaching pool after a season ever or not, but I think it is since I've been a fan, and that's been a while. So be curious to see how this all shakes out. There's a lot going on, and if you care about that stuff, it's kind of fun watching and paying attention to it. The other good news is that only so many days until baseball season starts, and then it'll be go Giants for me. All right, y'all, take care. We'll see ya.